I'm Brian Professor B. Davis. This is your Arena Sports Net continuing coverage of the coronavirus epidemic COVID-19. We're now on day number 34 of this outbreak, day number 24 of the sports shutdown in the sports world, and on worldwide curfew at day number 18. On this from the Coronavirus Information Central Center update from April 5th, 2020. Global confirmed 1,049,107 as the, the total of now 256,059 has recovered. In the U.S., 324,052 and the total 16,789 have recovered. Queen Elizabeth III, in a rare public uh, public encouraged self-discipline and resolve the fight against this coronavirus. New York reports decline of any daily deaths from the coronavirus, and that is good news. And Houston Astros pitcher Justin Verlander has pledged to donate each of his paycheck during coronavirus to help for the relief effort from this terrible disease. And just a reminder that the Worldwide Health-Wide Organization to prevent coronavirus is to wash your hands. If you elbow, you got a cough, use your elbow, the cough, and your face. Do not touch it. Stay at least 3 feet away from others. And if you feel sick, please stay home. And then what's open and closed during this time? Dine-in restaurants, bars, nightclubs, gyms, fitness facilities, entertainment, and convention centers will remain closed during this time during the epidemic. And what is open is gas stations, pharmacies, grocery stores, supermarkets, banks, and laundromats. As according to multiple reports, the big round of this epidemic most likely is predicted that could fall for the next 2 weeks is very critical. So please do your part to stay at home unless you really have to. If you go to work for essential work, that's one thing. But if you don't have to go, but please stay home in a shelter so you'll be able to. We could fight this thing together. And once again, our prayers and condolences go out to the victims, not just in the U.S. and New York City, but all around the globe and beyond, who fight in this horrible disease. To learn more about this coronavirus COVID-19, go to cdc.gov. That's cdc.gov. And games canceled now. The NBA had 14 games slated this this Sunday. 184, 14 more games were canceled or postponed, making a grand total of 184. The NHL had 15 games slated in their regular season finale. This was originally supposed to be the regular season finale on the final day of the regular season for the 2019-2020 NHL hockey season. 15 more games have been were postponed, so now a grand total of 184 games altogether have been postponed due to this epidemic over the last going on almost a month. In Major League Baseball, 15 games slated for Sunday to wrap up the finale of this opening weekend or this second full week of the weekend series. 15 games have been postponed, brings up to a 128 and counting. In other news, President Trump conference with leaders of 13 different spots says he believes the NFL in September will play the full schedule and allow fans in the games. However, California Governor Gavin Newsom says he does not believe the facilities can be open for 4 months and says the beginning of the NFL and college football seasons are in significant jeopardy. Trump says target date for sports startup would be August 1st. So we'll keep you update on that. And then in some NFL news, they say SoFi Stadium construction home for the new home for both the LA Rams and the Chargers is falling behind schedule because workers are testing positive. Reports for both Rams and Chargers told them prepare to open the regular season at the LA Coliseum back in Carson. Raiders owner Mark Davis will commit $1 million to this COVID-19 research. Colts owner Jim Irsay buys 10,000 masks for Indianapolis hospitals. Philadelphia Eagles owner Jeffrey Lurie donates $1 million to the virus research. And then legendary New Orleans Saints kicker Tom Dempsey passed away from the virus. He'd been in a senior care facility for dementia. 15 residents in that facility have died this month. As Dempsey will be remembered for setting the old record for the 63-yard field goal back in 1970, nearly 50 years ago, for the New Orleans Saints, and he will be missed. And then also other news going around in also as well in Major League Baseball or NBA, New York Knicks owner Jim Dolan purchased 1 million face masks for New York hospitals. The Sacramento Kings opened up Arco Arena to become the COVID treatment center. Joe NB donates $1.3 million in funds to COVID research. And then also in Major League Baseball, Commissioner Rob Manfred looking for ideas to start the season with all 30 teams being housed in Arizona using 11 Cactus Lake Stadium to host games that will be televised without fans. Major League commits to pay all teams full-time employees till April 30th, spent $1 million per club for all part-time employees till April 30th, commit 1 month pay to non-roster players who are in camp. Major League also confirmed scouts may have electric access to potential draft picks this week and can gather and evaluate information, video of players in high school games, workouts from players and families and representatives. And then the draft will be held in July. Will be held just 5 rounds in the draft. And that's going to do it for now. I'm Brian Professor B. Davis. This is your Arena Sports Net continuing coverage of the COVID-19. Once again, for more information about the COVID-19, please go to www.cdc.gov. That's www.cdcgov.gov. I'm Brian Professor B. Davis for Arena Sports Net.